Presenters, this video is just for you. Please watch it. It's short. First thing, we are in the middle of paying you guys, especially pre and post conference people from HypnoThoughts Live that we just finished. In the contract, it says we're going to pay you in 60 days. We're going to pay you before 60 days is up. We're less than 60 days out. We're actually ahead of schedule. We're going to pay you as fast as we've ever paid anybody. Fun. So that's the first thing. Second thing is the application to present at next year is already out. I know that's nuts, but we do this every year. We get it done by Halloween. So I need your application in by Halloween. Next thing. It's a Google Doc. Go to htlive.net. There's like 2 buttons on the site. We pulled the whole site down just so you could do this. It should be really obvious. Great. Go there, click that button, fill out the Google Doc. Remember, any bio you give, any lecture description you give, that's what we use on the website, in the app, in the brochure. Like all the stuff we use is only what you give us. So don't give us something and then tell us later, oh, that's not the bio I wanted in there. Nah, we got too much going on. You give us the bio you want today, and that's the bio we're going to use. You give us the lecture description you want, that's the lecture description we're going to use. Now, the main thing I want to talk to you about is, and I really hope you made it here, I want to talk about what's good for you, okay? You guys know me. I've been to all the conferences. I've been a presenter at all the conferences, and I'm paying attention to things that many of you are not paying attention to, and I want to help, okay? There's a ton of conferences right now. Some of them are brand new. Some of them are old. Some of them are awesome. Some of them suck. Some of them are going to go out of business. Some of them are going to get bigger than HypnoThoughts, maybe. I don't know. We don't know. We don't have a crystal ball. No one does. But I don't have to look forward. I can look backwards and I can share patterns that I'm seeing. One of the things that I can tell you is all the conferences pay attention to who's a presenter at HypnoThoughts Live. And all of them pay attention to who's got good buzz going. So I want to explain to you that for many of you watching this video, HypnoThoughts Live is the most important commercial you have for your training. Some of you have a podcast that's popular. Some of you have a good online presence. And for most of you, how many happy, excited people walk out of the room at HypnoThoughts Live is your best commercial. That's where your buzz comes from. This happened with Tracy a couple of years ago. Tracy got a bunch of buzz at HypnoThoughts Live. It was great for her. This is what happened with, a bunch of other people that you guys have heard me name, like Kaz and Ken Guzzo and a bunch of other people. But being big at HypnoThoughts Live is good for you professionally. So what does that mean? If you're going to give the same talk at 12 different conferences, when the people are at HypnoThoughts Live, they go, oh, John Smith is talking on this topic in room C. You want to go in there? And they're like, no, he's talking on that at this other place. So I'll go hear it then, and I'll go see someone else that I can only hear their topic at HypnoThoughts Live. Or, oh, he just did the online conference, and so I've got a video of it. I'll go somewhere else. So what I'm saying is you should be paying attention to what talks you're giving at different conferences and make sure you're putting in variety. And if I may say so, it's pretty smart to put your best stuff at HypnoThoughts Live. That's where your best commercial is. Obviously, you can give the same talk wherever you want. They're your talks. It's your business. But you should be aware of the choices you're making. You might put yourself in a position. I've talked to a lot of presenters, especially pre and post presenters, who are teaching the same talk at 5 different locations, and then they're wondering why they're not filling a room. It's because you're giving them too many opportunities, and so they don't seize the opportunity you're giving them to just give them this here. Creating a little bit of exclusivity is a good idea for you. It doesn't change me. It doesn't make a difference in my scenario. I'm just doing this because I want you guys to do better. You're going to see this year's HypnoThoughts Live is going to be the biggest set of upgrades we've ever done. Including in that are going to be more opportunities for you guys to show up and more opportunities for you guys to step up. None of them are going to be required, I think. We're so early. But the main thing I'm saying is you guys need to be paying attention to the strategy of which conferences you go to, which talks you give at which ones, and when you're repeating versus when you're trying new things. All of that should be part of an intentional strategy. And then when you're giving me what talks you want to give at HypnoThoughts Live. I'm telling you right now, if any of you give me a talk on your application, and then when I say yes, you say, I'm not really excited about that one, I might just cut you. Like, don't give me a talk you don't want to give. Now, I understand, like, last year, I picked a person for a talk, and that person said, hey, I appreciate why you're choosing that one, but I want to tell you more about this other one because I think you actually want it more. I'm happy to do whatever you want. And that was, by the way, Michael DeShalit. He said it in a super respectful way, and I ended up doing what he wanted because he was right. What he did not do was say, oh, yeah, I mean, I put that other talk in, but I'm not really excited about it. What he was saying, hey, I put all these talks in. I'm excited to do all of them. But looking at what you're doing, I think this is a better talk. And here's why I think it's the better talk, which is great. If you put in talks you're not excited about, you're wasting everyone's time. And HypnoThoughts Live deserves better. These attendees deserve better. And when you see what we're doing this year and you see the commitments we're making, I need you to make the same kind of commitment. You got to bring your A game. And if you do, it's going to be awesome. This is the biggest commercial you have to fill training rooms year round. And also pay attention to the raffle. The raffle, there's a lot of opportunities we're going to be doing that help you step up your training game and get more butts in seats. So pay attention to what we're doing as it's coming out. But for now, money's coming out to all of you guys. Some of you have already been paid. Some of you are going to get paid in the next week. There's just a lot of steps to go through to get all the accounting done. But you'll all be paid ahead of schedule, which is great. Get these things into us soon. The sooner you get them into us, the sooner we can start placing things. We're changing the schedule a little bit this coming year. Lots of stuff's going to change, so be aware of it and get us your stuff as soon as possible. And encourage other people to be presenters. Let us know what you think. And if you know anybody who really should be, a word from you helps. That's what I got for you, and thanks for watching.